Hey guys, just jumping straight into the video today. I'm just doing some color correcting, putting some green on any red spots or areas, and then I'm popping some orange under my eyes to cancel out any purple or blue tones from those bags. And then I'm going to be taking my Arbonne primer and I'm just popping that on a duo fiber brush and just blending that into my skin and also blending out the colour that I put on my face. Then for concealer, I'm just going to be concealing my under eyes with the Tarte concealer in light medium, I believe it is. And then I'm just going to pop whatever's left on my brush underneath my eyebrows, so just carving them out a little bit, and then popping that over where I did have the color correcting earlier. Alrighty, so for foundation I use the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum, and I'm just dotting this all over my face with my finger and then blending it out with a damp beauty sponge. This one is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. Dipping my sponge into the Arbonne translucent loose powder, I decided to bake underneath my eyes. Then I pressed a little bit of what was left on my sponge on my forehead and on my chin, and then I also baked underneath my cheekbones to make sure my contour is really clean and cut. And then I went in with the Arbonne mattifying powder, and the one I used was a slightly green toned, and this is great. It takes out any redness you might have peeping through your foundation. And then for bronzer, I took the L'Oreal bronzer just to warm up the perimeter of my face and prep it for contouring. To contour, I used the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and this fluffy contour brush, and I just carved out my cheekbones, ran it around the perimeter of my hair, and then I took this other brush and I just started to do a little bit of a nose contour. I'm not really sure what type of brush is this. It's sort of like an angled duo fiber kind of flat topped brush. It's by ABH Cosmetics. And then I decided to sharpen up and just define my cheekbones a little bit more, and I wanted to really hug the apples of my cheeks. So I just drew up a little bit, and then I took my bronzer brush and I decided to then obviously blend that all out so it's not too harsh, and I also took my sponge to do this as well. And then for a blush, I decided to take this pink Arbonne blush in the colour Taffeta, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And just run that up on my cheeks, and then I swept away any powder underneath my eyes, and I decided to set my face today with the NYX mattifying setting spray. Whilst my skin was still a little wet, I applied the third darkest highlighter from the Kylie by Belle original palette, and this just intensified the highlight even more. And then I just highlighted obviously my cheekbones, and I highlighted around so it was up and above on my brow bone a little bit, and then I highlighted down my nose and on my cupid's bow. And I used a Zoeva Luxe highlight brush to do all of this. And as you can see, I mean, can you see that glow? Oh my god. Now for the start, I took the Modern Renaissance Palette, and to set my lid I used tempera and just a fluffy flat shader brush, it sort of is. Then taking raw sienna and a fluffy blending brush, I just popped that in the crease as my first transitional shade. Then I used golden ochre to deepen the crease up more, and I also ran it underneath my eyes. Then I just continued to build up that crease colour. I find, because I'm doing a smoky eye and a red smoky eye particularly, I'll always just go back and forth between the colours that are similar or that I'm using in the crease. I just find that this makes sure it's all blended. It creates a really good gradient effect for the darker colour you're going to put on. So if I put a darker colour on my eyes, I'll then go back into the colour I used before that to blend that out. I just find that it looks the best and it gives you the best result when you're doing a smoky eye. So here I'm just taking a taper blending brush and the shade Venetian Red, I believe that's how you pronounce it, popping that in the crease, and then I went back into burnt orange and I'm buffing that colour out. Then I'm placing Love Letter on my lid and in my crease, and I mix a little bit of Real Gar to buff in the crease. And so that's creating a little bit of the red, and then I went in with a flat shader brush and I picked up Love Letter and I mixed Venetian Red and I placed that all over the lid, and then obviously went back into Real Gar to blend, blend, blend. It's just a lot of going back and forth with the colours until you've built up firstly the pigment that you like, and secondly to make sure there's absolutely no harsh lines. You want it to just look flawless and just really like smoky, and you don't want it to be any big blocks of colour. You want it to all just blend away beautifully. Just for the lower lash line, I ran Love Letter underneath, just on that same tapered blending brush. Then for brow highlight, I decided to mix tempera and vermeer, and I just ran that all the way underneath my eyebrow, and this also just helped diffuse any colour that came up a little bit high. And then for inner corner highlight, I used Primera Primavera. I honestly don't know. These names are so weird. And then I just coated my eyelashes with some mascara to prep them for falsies. Today I used the Ardell Wispies. Now I'm just lining my lips with the Maybelline lip pencil in the colour Rose, and then taking the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the colour Bedtime Flirt and popping that on my lips. And then just quickly, once my false lashes have dried, I decided to line my upper lash line with the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the colour Trooper. This just helps to obviously hide the lash band and also make the base of your lashes look a little bit more full, which is always nice. And then I just took my Estee Lauder black pencil and ran that through my waterline on my lower lashes, and then I got a little bit more of Love Letter on that tapered blending brush and helped blend in the black to the red. And then I put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes and I popped some more on my top lashes to blend it in with my falsies, and that is about it. I really hope you like the way that this look turned out. I know I really like it, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Thanks guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!